Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and a longtime professional indoor player.
And I'm Adam, former indoor player and coach, current beach volleyball coach, and most importantly, Sarah's husband.
Today we're watching season 4, episode 14 of Haikyu called Rhythm. Last week we met the players for Inarizaki and we kind of got started at the beginning of the match. Couple points.
Epic band closeout.
Adam loved when Mia Atsumu did to the band, and I was like, blah.
So sick. I will say, when I hear this title, Rhythm, my mind immediately goes to, and I'm going to age myself here, the movie Cool Runnings. Did you ever watch that movie?
I know the movie, but I don't think I ever saw it.
So it's about a...
I think everybody knows it, but maybe only our generation. Okay.
Maybe. Anyway, it's about a Jamaican bobsled team, and they're trying to figure out how to do this. And they just keep talking about the rhythm of what they're doing, and it's hilarious. You have to see the movie, but that's where my brain goes right off the hop. So, anyway, moving on. Tangent.
So, we learned that Atsumu has a twin.
Yeah.
Osamu, the setter right side combo that you can differentiate by their hair color. Mm-hmm. Then we've got Rintaro. Is he the middle? We went through a rundown of certain players, like the stars.
None of whom I remember.
Fair. I mean, Haikyu only really scored when Inarizaki made errors at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I take this title as they're going to find their rhythm.
Yeah, I would agree. And I remember that the team they're playing is legit. I think they're ranked second in the tournament. And we had if we beat them, then we're the second best team in the tournament, which is clearly teenage boy math. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they're underdogs, but I don't think of them as underdogs anymore. Like when they played Shiratorizawa, they hadn't had a chance to kind of find their rhythm and gel and find any success. To me, if we were putting odds on it, I would say they were far less likely to win that match given where their team was, as opposed to now playing a really good team. They're also a very good team. A little more battle tested, things don't have to be lucky, they can compete. Still, obviously, not at that top tier, but capable of winning matches. So I think this will be a really good game.
Let's see what happens. Let's see how mad I can get at certain players, my MO. But let's get started. Season 4, episode 14 of Haikyu is coming right now. In case we haven't seen it enough, let's see it one more time.
I don't know how you don't think that's sick.
It's like I'm terrified.
Of course, Bokuto and Hinata love it.
Yes. They're still wondering where the ball went.
今回の試合の注目はやはり高校ナンバー1セッターの呼び声高い稲荷崎の宮敦でしょうか。
そうですね。それと今回は烏野のセッターにも注目したいですね。
烏野高校影山飛雄、こちらもユース候補になっている有望な選手です。まさに東西セッター対決。
Oh, I jumped so high.
Oh my gosh, yes, he forgot to swing. How did I blank that? There's definitely a reason I blanked on that.
日向が上がったトス以外に気を取られるって初めてじゃねえか。
試合中にまたやったら二度とあげる。
I mean, that's kind of fair.
両方成功させろ。ど下手くそ。
I mean, what can you say at that point? Like, you literally forgot to hit.
Like, hello?
昨日の本物を見て何か掴んだか。でもドンのジャンプが成功したとして日向の最高到達点が急に変わるのは想定外だ。セットアップが合わなくなる。
You'll figure it out.
He's like, yes.
I kind of like we don't need the memories. We're just good all the time.
どっちでもいいよ。
嫌なとこに。レシーブ乱れてラスト。
Oh.
田中。パンチ。オーライ。
Never mind then.
That's a nice play.
ファーストタッチをそのままセットした宮集め。これをオジロアランが強烈に決める。カラスの高校動けません。ナイスキーアラン。
ナイスキー。
びっくりするやろかい。
相変わらず型にはまりませんね、稲荷崎は。
最強の挑戦者ですか。
アランやるな。負けんけど。なあ、カシ。
ええ。奇襲の意味は当然ありつつ、初っ端にあれをやることによる自分たちは初戦の空気に飲まれもしないし余裕である、というアピールといいやつ。外からなら冷静に見られるけど対峙したら嫌だな。
I love that everybody's watching.
ムカつく。
He looks like he should play for Nakoma.
I know, I was like, those look like cat eyes to me.
笛と同時に。
Mixing up the rhythm, you know?
振り向きざまリバウンド。うまっ。さあ。
相手は最強の挑戦者。でも
Hit the ball this time.
バレーボールへの挑戦者だ。
We got a
Good
little
job,
of our
good
own.
job, we're back.
We got a little of our own. That's a good response.
走り込んで決めた。カラスの1年生コンビ。必殺のブロード炸裂。
I'm pissed off.
いいぞ、日向。
I mean, I like that.
Ooh, look at that glamour shot.
危なくあの顔怖い人に突っ込むとこだった。
日向のフェイントに引っかかるとこだった。
すごい。何あれ、やばない。やばいな。ブロードっちゅうんやね。男子ではあんまり見てもな。へえ。
ブロックをぶっちぎる速さ。でも高さは一切殺さん。かっこええな。生で見るとますますかっこええ。
お前、試合になると精神年齢5歳下がんのなんなんでやかましいわ。
Guaranteed that one was born first.
いまいちプレッシャー効いてる感じせえへんな。さっきのメガネなんて半笑いやったで。
僕のサーブなんか牽制してもね。
早めに切り替えます。
That's kind of what the other middles was saying when he went back to serve. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
インハイ2位が全員で
He's so happy
俺
to
た
be
ちを
there.
倒しに来ている。俺のサーブの番が来たら100人対俺。
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
You can't start thinking about that when he's in the front row. He's supposed to be blocking. Ugh. He is literally like a squirrel. Just thoughts going everywhere.
But also, like, if you start thinking about your serve, like 3 rotations, 2 rotations before your serve, you're gonna miss your serve.
But yes, you're gonna miss your serve.
Stay in the moment.
But let's be honest, Hinata's volleyball IQ is not the highest. Like, he's not a Kageyama. He's not, take your pick of pretty much anybody. And so, for him to be distracted about serving while he's supposed to be blocking and attacking and doing all these things.
And he already forgot to hit.
He already forgot to hit. It's not, somebody's gonna need to bring him back into focus.
He's just like relishing this experience. He's like, look at us. Playing the number 2 team in the country and they're trying their best against us.
Which is great because he's not gonna feel necessarily the pressure. Like, he's not gonna be overwhelmed by the moment, but he also still needs to figure out what his job is and do it.
Oh my gosh, of course Tsukishima's unfazed.
Yeah. And I love that he's smirking. Like,
he's like rattling the fans even.
Yeah. Are we even getting to him? Are we? It's perfect.
Absolutely not.
Perfect. It's early for that cheer.
That's usually reserved for set point, in case you didn't know.
And I still got an. Oh, I thought it was going to be an ace.
Nice up though. It's kind of weird that he was facing the other way when he was setting that. Like,
あの素早く的確な一歩目がセットアップのフォーム、他者の把握、全てに余裕を持たせている。ミドルブロッカーに決められたらミドルブロッカーでやり返す。いいですね。負けず嫌いですね。
This is what you want to see, battles between positions, between different players on the court.
They're switching up the timing so the passers don't get in a rhythm.
Yeah, it's actually genius.
Oh wow.
Ooh. I just want to spend a second talking about that because I don't think, unless you've played, like, that makes a bigger difference than people realize. When you, normally even as a passer, you have your own kind of rhythm and routine, and most people, whistle blows, the servers have a spin or a bounce, and they kind of have a rhythm. And when you have to be like concentrated and focused and maybe not breathing properly, if somebody goes right at the whistle, if somebody waits 8 seconds, that can really throw you off. That takes a lot of concentration to manage.
And when somebody waits the full 8 seconds, it's almost like you're standing there on serve receive like, hello?
Yeah.
Like, you start to think about things that you shouldn't think about, which, like, you should be thinking about your technique, what you need to do to pass the ball. But as soon as your mind starts to wander, and it works.
100% it works.
But then the fact that, like, the one guy served right at the whistle, it's like not knowing how much time you have to set up, like, it ruins your rhythm. Very nuanced, very detailed.
Very effective.
But very effective.
And I would say especially at this level when they haven't seen anything like that before. She's gonna learn something. But she's watching volleyball, you're watching boys.
Look at that, his signature pose. Tanaka seems like the type that it will really help.
He would like that.
Well,
嫌だな。だんだんと速くなる拍子だよ。プレッシャーとはまた別にこう知らず知らず勝手にリズムを作られる感じ。ブーイングだけだと思ってたんだが、こっちがだいぶ邪魔くせえな。
Their fans are well trained.
互角の殴り合いしなくちゃ始まんねえぞ。
well, baby.
This. Look at how long his arms are. They got a couple guys who unload.
Wow. The passers aren't even moving. Okay, let's relax. It's 3 points.
Crisp white t-shirts on all the band members.
稲荷崎はどっしり王者というよりまだ絶賛駆け上り中の乗ってるチームという感じ。
Those are more dangerous, I would say.
投資する稲荷崎のは応援通より援護射撃って感じだな。わかる。コートの中と外、音と時間を使って稲荷崎の縄張りが広がっていくみたいだ。
That's actually a really cool way of thinking about it. They're turning the court into theirs. Dictating, yeah.
My girl!
She's awesome.
My girl! Psycho to save the day. She's like, we're not about to be upshone here. Outshone? Upshone?
Outshone.
Wow! You know what I mean. Outshone.
I love that they showed up with bigger drums in ninja outfits.
No, remember, that's what she does. Her hobby is the drum thing. They talked about it in like season 1 or 2.
See, I thought Sarah was going to go. They talked about it in season 1, episode 12.
Usually I'm able to pull it out of my hat, my bag of tricks, but this time I'm like...
If anybody's just crazy enough to fire it up and be the center of attention, it would be her.
Oh, yeah.
And I love
You
this.
have to love a crazy older sister. But yes, they did mention that she's into the drumming.
Battle in the stands, battle on the court. This is going to be epic. Whoa, the managers don't call timeout.
Well, he's technically the coach because he's with the school. That ace you got. That's the guy on the snake team that we watched in the OVA.
Got it. That's a terrible attitude.
That's why you're not there, my man.
Here's something really interesting I want to point out before we go any further. So this team, what's the name of their team again?
Inarizaki?
Okay, Inarizaki is used to having a very crisp, clean fan. They dictate the tempo, and it has probably always been that way. I doubt there are many schools who have kind of come and battled against them. I am very curious to see if they get rattled when they start hammering on the drums for Karasuno. Like when that's part of your comfort and part of your routine, it'll be curious to see how they manage with a little distraction of their own.
You heard it here first. Let's see what happens.
Well, they brought a whole squad.
Yeah, it's her whole group. Don't mess with her. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. She was 100% driving.
朝まで飲んでたのかと。
5時まで飲んでたけど出発は予定通りだったよ。
Oh.
Oh, wow. Ah.
すごい早い。
全国怖っ。
Oh boy.
All right, let's see what happens. You got this.
サーブの瞬間は無音が理想だけど、勝手にリズムを作られるのは阻止したい。
相手をかき消す大音量とかじゃなくていいんだ。サーバーの耳に稲荷崎の作る拍子以外の音が入ってくれさえすれば。
行くよ。あん時はほんと悔しかったからな。でも私たちの役目は相手の応援に勝つことじゃない。坊主どもの背中を押すこともできないかもしれない。だって奴らは勝手に進む。だから私たちはちょっとだけ空気を整えられればいい。
I love her.
Yeah.
This is why she's in the love house.
なんかすげえサーブが打てそうな気がする。
Oh, he's just so manipulatable.
ガラスの10番は同様の色なし。かすかに笑っているようにさえ見える。サーブはなんだ。
The worst kind.
He's just gonna try to get it in.
普通だ。
Or a completely normal one.
Alright, Suki.
クイック。
サイドから速いやつ。月島クロス締める。
Come on. Don't get hit by it. Did it hit his foot?
Yes.
落ちてません。足に当たりました。
なんやねん。
あれってあり？
ルール的にはあり。ただ、
It's just
多分
not
恥ずかしい。
It's just embarrassing.
too far to the squat.
転ぶってしまった。
いい、一人だぜ。そうよ。
I mean, that's the first step.
ねえよ挽回。後ろマイナス。
See, that's why he's the perfect decoy.
Because he
He
thinks
always
he's getting
thinks
the ball.
he's getting the ball.
Oh. Every team needs a Hinata.
心の中で後ろマイナスって叫んじゃった。
Dude, it was the perfect
That's-
play.
商用かと思ってしまいました。
So did everybody else.
君を警戒しすぎましたかね。しかしその気持ちは非常にわかりますよ。
さあ、カラスノの空気が戻ってきました。
今のは日向に飛びついたと思ったのに、踏みとどまりやがった。
That guy looks about 45.
Yeah.
今絶対日向に上がったと思ったよな。はい、そうですね。単なるおとりはリードブロックには通用しない。でも今ファーストタッチがコート中央に上がり、角度的に日向にセットすると見せかけライトへ。
Nice little
影
overload.
山は視野が広いってだけじゃなく、相手からどう見えているかもきっと把握してる。あとは
日向はちっちゃいのに存在感があるからな。
ですね。
なんか空気的に俺に上がる感じだったじゃねえか。
Go back and serve again.
影山バーカ。
No, he's the genius. I'm sorry.
それに加えてあの飲まれるような応援だ。でも必要以上に相手を強大なものと思いすぎていたかもしれない。大丈夫。一つずつならちゃんと対処できます。
はい。
This again.
Go wild on the drums.
二刀流。
何それ？たまにこう使ったりするの？
違うわ。スパイクサーブとジャンプフローター。つまり東根や影山のサーブか、ただしのサーブか、直前までどっちが来るのかわかんないの。
そんでその二つはレシーブの構える位置が変わってくる。
ほんの一歩分の1差でも100キロ超えるスピードのサーブ相手には致命的な出遅れになる。
宮敦夢君のサーブは二刀流では、 サーブトスの瞬間までどっちで来るかわからないということで
He's
すか。
gonna find a tidbit.
見分けはできる。
There's always a
そう
tell.
だ。奴がサーブの時、
Yup.
ルーティンとして毎回歩数で距離を測る。エンドラインからジャンフロの時。
This is Adam's type of specialty.
I love this.
それで見分けることができる。
どっちが来るか早く分かればだいぶ違いますね。
サーブ前の動作の全体ってテレビではあまり映りませんよね。よく見つけましたね。
超探した。ネットに。
This absolutely makes my day.
Yes. This is what Adam
Th-
does.
This is what I live for. It's so...
Are you crying?
No.
I thought he was getting emotional about it. Video analysis, woo!
You watch hours and hours of film to pick up something like this, like some little habit, and it can be the way a knee drops, it can be a shoulder tilt, it can be where the thumb goes, and when you find it, it is invaluable, and it can be the difference between winning and losing. And there's nothing better as a coach than finding that little thing, especially on really good players, that you can kind of abuse. Exploit is the word I was looking for.
Use that.
It is so satisfying.
No,
So
it's
satisfying.
perfect. Like I wonder if anybody else has picked that up when they've played them.
See, and the other interesting thing is, I like that it's outside of the actual skill, because you can watch athletes. Everything is connected, even like the steps,
And
the approach
it's
angle.
routine.
Yes, 100. This is an incredible detail, an incredible detail.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Haikyu delivers yet again.
This is now my favorite episode.
に上がってるやつやら、知り合いの録画やら。4歩、ジャンフロー。さっきは。
So good.
それを知っていてもそれは単なるスタートラインに過ぎんの
Wow, the press team knows already. Oh boy.
Actually passing it is also a challenge.
Yeah.
一瞬で目の前に。
Well, so his brother clearly knows about the pattern.
サービスエース。強烈な2種類のサーブを操ります。宮津夢。
いやー、いいサーブ。サーブの強さはチームの強さと直結しますからね。これを切らないとカラスの高校は辛いですね。
I still got time.
さすがだな
Yoji.
はいはい。凶暴なサーブも今まで何回も切り抜けてきた。焦るとこじゃないよ。
しゃ
なあサム、
なんやツム
攻めるタイミングは逃したらあかんよな。
4歩。またジャンフロー。
He's gonna mix it up now.
よし。焦った。よし。
この位置頃合いこの角度
ドンピシャリ。
Their own version of the freak attack.
Yeah.
ボール来よった
今のはまるで日向くんと影山くんの変人速攻。
That was so much fun.
He just saw it, he thought it was cool, and was like, meh,
Let's do it.
let's try.
Do you think that it was a mimic, or do you think that they have that in their bag? Or in their bag?
Either way. My instinct, because of his reaction to how he saw Hinata attack, and I know you guys are like, you've seen this before. I don't remember everything. Given his reaction to how Hinata attacked, I think he just saw it and thought it was cool and wanted to try it.
Fair enough. Well, and you have to imagine, so they're twins, so they've done everything together. So they know each other so well. And you know that they're screwing around at practice. They're probably in the gym before everybody else, doing who knows what with just like touch here, put it over. So it makes sense that they have that connection. But what I loved about this episode was just, you can see the chess moves happening already from coaches, from players. I love the setter on setter dynamic of looking at that, the middle on middle. You have different players, servers versus passers, like all of the little nuances and all of the little, I'm going to call them small battles that happen in a match, you start to see here. And I love the way that they framed it in terms of, this is their sphere of influence and the crowds are going at it and you're trying to cancel each other out. Like the whole thing was about fighting for a tiny little advantage. And they did such a good job of that.
They nailed it. Oh. All the like internal pieces, but also the things surrounding, like they keep delivering.
It's obvious watching the show that the author did his research and paid attention to the sport. But this episode, more than I think any other episode, there are details in here that you don't pick up unless you are immersed, unless this is your life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that was so cool to see. My favorite details were the video pickup by Ukai and Psycho showing up with her posse. Amazing. But it almost, their fans knew what this was going to be like. They had planned for her to show up. Like, it's, so good. The Karasuno fans? Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the other fans. No. Like, they had done the research. You're late. Yeah. I was drinking till 5, but I still left on time. Just got lost. No, this is great. That was so much fun. They are going to be a formidable opponent. Yep. They're very good. They've got a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces. Adam is overjoyed. He loves that video analysis got a shout out. 100% okay. I do. But let us know what you think. Please be sure to hit us up in the comments below. I really want to know if this, like, am I the only one who loves this episode? Am I the weird one, or was this a favorite of other people too? It was a good episode. Would I say it's my favorite? No, but I love how excited, I'm loving how excited you are about this episode. As always though, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Haikyu coming next week. Thanks guys.